Attack!
Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a special edition of whatever I call this. This is myself, eXtine, playing a lobby. You will be seeing it through my POV demo, so no weapons being displayed. If they were right now, this red crosshair, which indicates I'm using my secondary weapon, would show that I am playing Demoman, and I am using the Scottish Resistance. Yes, this is from a Sixes lobby, and it was definitely kind of a troll. I saw that Mr. Slyn was in this lobby. I knew that he was streaming, and I was like, I'm gonna hop in this lobby. I'm gonna play Demoman. I'm gonna play Scottish Resistance. So this is definitely something that I don't usually try to full time. I don't actually play much demo. I do love the Scottish Resistance. I've talked about it a lot. And I think this was a pretty cool game. I don't play the best. I don't say I play the best. But it's interesting. I want you guys to watch, maybe learn some things, see how I play the Scottish Resistance Demoman, and I'm gonna talk about kind of my thoughts, you know, and how I'm playing. Definitely some things to watch. Without further ado, let's get this party started. So, my rollouts are terrible. I mean, that's one thing with the Scottish Resistance. You got to look at your stickies to get the best range. Decent kind of long jump there. I don't really practice my rollout jumps, and I'm going to go choke. Lay out a couple defensive early ones. Try to sticky off the closet so I can look if somebody comes over there. Also to note, the outlines are not coming through the demo as they should. It just doesn't happen with the Scottish Resistance. Good kill there. Jumps into 3 stickies of mine, blow them up. I'm lobbing some stickies over the top. I do get a little bit of damage and then get jumped by the Fry pound hashtag. Just to throw it out there early, that guy is going to be the reason that the other team just totally crushes us. He's amazing. You'll see his name in the kill streak all the time. There he goes, down right there, nameless actually, going big. And this is me falling into casting mode because I'm waiting to respawn. My team did take middle here though. I'm gonna try it and jump over, and my jumps are just terrible anyways, but at least I do actually land on the balcony, and then I decide to go through a house. I probably will make fun of myself, but basically, you know, right now I'm trying to lay down some shield, lay down some protection in case somebody comes at me, even though I'm far away and my team is just starting to move into Spire. I see the sticky, I'm going to blow it up, get rid of it. That's right. Very helpful. And always I'm just trying to cover areas as I'm moving forward, as I'm progressing. So I got stickies on the door. I can move through the door if I need to. Trying to clear out, see if there's any stickies there. I do kind of a slow job of it. My team's going to be moving in. I can have 14 stickies, and I just keep laying stickies at areas that are probably going to be problematic. I should be probably laying stickies here at my feet. Now we're going to be trying to move in, and got to be careful about the sticky detonation as well. Definitely the whole roll is a lot different. I believe that like if you play it like 100% correctly, you could probably be just as effective, but oh man, it's so tough. That is one thing that's nice is I just kind of got to juggle 2K there, and then able to protect Mr. Slyn as he gets the capture. I was saying that the delayed detonation time, sometimes you can kind of get these 1-2 combos, or you throw 2 out there and you can you can explode the first and kind of scare people away while still leaving your second one on the ground. Anyways, terrible jump here. Let's see how my middle fight is. Again, laying 2 down there. Sure, why not? 2 over there, and then just trying to set up a bit more of a defense. Jumping up top here. Thankfully, Yyyaaaoooo kind of saves me a little bit, and now I'm just trying to throw some spam. I think I did get you know, some stickies over the top that I detonated. Again, without the outlines, it's kind of hard to tell. And unfortunately, my medic goes the wrong way. I would have liked him to rotate in towards me instead of away from me. It's kind of a simple thing with your, I don't know, just as a medic. Always try to fall back towards people. So trying to keep this guy locked in somewhere, and having some outward stickies. Just a little tidbit to keep you guys watching. I do have a frag clip moment in this match. It was glorious, and it'll be unmistakable when it happens. So again, you know, I'm with my team. We're moving forward slowly, so I'm just trying to set up some good chaps here. You got to move forward a whole lot slower. because if you're going to be defensive with it, you need to already have your defense here. So I have those two traps. I was hoping I was kind of far enough away. Maybe I needed a one, you know, at the corner. Definitely didn't play that right. So yeah, I mean, as I mentioned in the beginning of this, I'm going to call out my mistakes because I'm watching this back for my own purpose as well. Definitely took some positives from this game and would like to run more Scottish Resistance seriously. I also ran Scottish Resistance in a turbine lobby. Considering we have fun here, I'll probably do that next. Don't know what happened to the sound, but I was just trying to bomb in there and actually hit that good pipe on the medic. So I was happy about that, but you know, I guess who is saying something, but you know, oh no, he's talking to the other guy, my buddy Exhibit. He's not really my buddy, but we were cracking jokes about that. Kind of sad that we lost the audio here. Maybe that's just my microphones. I'm just gonna roll with it, and we'll see what happens on the other side. But I just got some stickies on the door, rolling up top over here, and I do a fairly comfortable job here. And then double stickies. So I was happy about that kill on Bleaks, laying down stickies and then just waiting for people to jump into them and trying to corner people off and blowing up two, and then they see that you've blown up a couple, and it's just kind of instinct that everybody else is like ingrained in their minds of like, well, when he blows up his stickies, he's blowing up his stickies. But with the SR demo, it's a whole nother matter. I mean, you can blow up a pair of two stickies and you can still have plenty of other stickies looking around. I cut him off. He actually got killed, and before I blew up all my stickies there. And still trying to watch the uppers and throwing some area stickies across. You got to be very careful with how you set up your stickies in regards to the angle at which you are going to view them, you know, because you can trigger your stickies through the walls, and if you have two stickies back there, you know, the stickies that you have on the tunnel, you might want them to have be like really low so that you don't possibly look up and sticky those other ones. I have that sticky in front of me. That's my attempt at sticky shielding, which I saw a YouTube video of. I can't remember the dude's name, but it was really cool. I was really impressed with it. And then I just do, you know, kind of traditional demo, poke out with pipes. I think you have to be, you definitely have to be more reliant on your pipes as a Scottish resistant demo man, because there's some circumstances where you're just too close in, and Scottish resistant stickies just don't have time to go off. I end up accidentally killing myself with a roller there. Definitely kind of sloppy, and unfortunately we lose the point. Fry, hashtag jumping in on that point and getting the capture. So let's watch another terrible rollout. The jump to the door, not so bad. I think I maybe try to do the ramp jump here. Yeah, not so good, but I think you could do that. I think you could line up that sticky correctly, and then the rest of this just goes terrible. Yeah, bump into the railing, and then the medic follows me down, and this is just not where I want to be. I think there could be some potential good uses here as SR, you know, kind of lock up this area and throw some stickies up there so that you can det some stickies as you walk out and still kind of have some protection. You could even throw stickies up on the train. Anyways, a good two-pipe there to get the demo, or sorry, the soldier, but get cleared out by the traditional stickies of Bleaks. We got to at least get to the frag vid moment if we're going to hold this out without audio. Don't worry, it's like halfway through this game, so it's not like 3/4 or like 5/6 or 7/8 or something like that. It's about the halfway mark, so I'll probably just wrap this video up at 15 minutes because we don't have any more audio. But again, you know, trying to set up a couple interesting sticky spots. You know, that's the thing. Like I mentioned, I can have traps in all different locations. I have traps on the point. I'm trying to blow up his stickies that are on the point, trying to block the point. But there we go, Fry hashtag going crazy. The pistol, oh, and then the pistol again gets exhibit, and yeah, playing fantastic. So, you know, interesting defending there. And again, let's watch another botch rollout. But I don't know, the middle fights in my middle fight strategy as SR Demoman And I mean, I think middle fights in general, that's where you're potentially going to be the weakest with SR Demoman. You're just going to be a little bit later, most likely, due to all the jumps, and that's when you're just going to get focused down the most, and you know you're weakest in terms of being, I don't know, aggressively defensive. So throw out a couple stickies. I get one nice sticky there, or scatchy. I got 2 stickies on the point. Get a kill with my roller on eMOF. I still have a couple stickies around. Try not to blow those ones right there. Trying to lure him in there. Maybe should have switched over, but I'm just trying to hit my pipes. Finally hit my pipe on that dude. And we have control of the point. So that was pretty good. I think the reason that one went well, I mean, I stayed out of pressure. Was able to get a decent amount of damage in when they were on the point and stuff. I was saying to my Highlander team, going Scottish Resistance has to be like a team-wide decision and action. It has to change the entire way that you're approaching the class and the game. And I don't know, you know, I don't know if it's a good, well, I know it's actually, I know it's a bad item. The question is whether it's a good strategy. I think, yeah, I mean, in some cases we've seen it, you know, on pushing last. I think it's interesting on some of those occasions, but I think it just comes down to the gameplay of the Demoman in a lot of ways, and playing it the correct way. So here I got stickies on the door. I'm gonna try and replace them. I'm kind of low, but see, they work, and I know I'm like, oh, they're gonna rotate over there. I already have one sticky on the ground. I just have to look when the door opens. I get an extra sticky as they walk in. I mean, I blow the sticky on the door, and then he walks into the other one. Finish him off with the roller and help from the Soli. And I'm going to go back for some heals. But certainly you've seen all of my jumps have been super awkward. Jumping is just terrible with this gun. You know, but I actually like that you have to look at him. It just, I think with the delay, it messes up like as you walk past him. And see, this was kind of a mistake in terms of how you should play SR Demo. I probably should have just thrown some stickies at that corner as I was walking towards it. To go around it, you know, because then if somebody rolled around that corner, I'd have a sticky there. Here, this Pyro's there. I hit him with one stick, and then the exhibit comes in, cleans up, and I'm just going to try and throw some stuff up there. And, I mean, yeah, Scottish Resistance, you have 14 out, you put a couple at your feet, you put a couple up high, you can detonate the ones up high and still have the ones at your feet. It's you want to have all 14 stickies out at all times, and you want to just slowly creep forward and get things out. And then you want to hit sick pipes. Right here you can see I'm trying to just selectively pick the one that's on the point and blow up the stickies. Right here he rolls into 120 points of damage. You know, as my stickies come out, I feel that's pretty good. Here there's a flank going on and trying to figure that out, but we're looking like we're going to go in. And then, man, I was really surprised that I died that quickly right there, and was a little disappointed, but it was my own damn fault. So what are you going to do about that? And I think, you know, at least in this scenario, I don't really feel like my being terrible as Scottish Resistance Demoman necessarily is deciding the game. So, I mean, that's a plus. That's a sign that maybe the item's not super immediately throw outable. I'm not a very good regular demo man, but certainly in some situations when I'm trying to play Scottish Resistance demo, I switch over to regular demo and I just start freaking killing it. So I hit some good first pipes on there, but I was glad that Mr. Slyn came in because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to hit a third. Yeah, just trying to lob some SR over there or something, get one. And again, kind of wish I had more, you know, presence on the point, but a little slow to react there, and I'm like, oh, just go back to the door, go back to the door. And yeah, playing all right here. Probably not very well loaded up at all times, I would say. Scout right here, and nice shot, Mr. Slyn. And certainly you got to be careful of walking over your stickies. I'd say if you are walking over your stickies, probably pull out your pipes. Because accidental detonations are really easy. And I'm telling my team right now, I'm like, I'm going to destroy the stickies, destroy the stickies. If I had one at my feet, you know, I could have destroyed those right away. I do take care of those two stickies and just trying to control some turf. And that's the thing that's so good about SR is like you can control wide areas of turf and you just detonate one sticky at a time as they just get closer and closer to you. So I just decided to bail on it. I'm not sure where our bro is, but I have these stickies here, and he takes the health pack, which is why I went back in. But then I decided, hey, screw it. And I don't really like those stickies right there. That's kind of a terrible placement because I have to walk over them. And then when I'm in the door frame, they don't actually give me any protection. So kind of terrible. Like, look, I do get backed up enough. But if they were more on the door, I would have killed Panic Station earlier. Nothing you can do about that. And trying to get the the medic there. That second sticky maybe would have done the trick. I don't know. So we had a lot of other losses. I mean, just for a little quick team analysis, I don't think we were very cohesive as a team. They were kind of all over the place. So I'm going to try to maybe get in here. Then I see they're kind of like, well, ×2, maybe not. And I just decided to hide some sticks. And I don't know why I didn't pick up the health back, to be honest. And trying to do some corner protection here. And you can see, like, if I'm hugging that back wall, there's just enough space that I don't automatically blow up the stickies. Trying to get back for this scout. And then he disappeared. Oh, there he is. Yeah. So again, stickies all over the place. Got some in the house. Got some in the choke. You know, with the stickies, you want to watching as much area as possible, and have a variety of options. So I'm trying to reach some out here, and I'm going to be able to sticky detonate those one at a time. But also, there's like stickies right on the ramp. I really should have cleared those out. There I go. I just clear them out just because, and that's something that's cool too with the SR. Is like, if you don't like the placement of one sticky, you just get rid of that one sticky. They're chasing on me and surf backwards to try to land in a higher spot. I do survive this. Fleeing for my life. I was pretty happy I was able to get out here. Yeah, so backing up into the health kit. We got a back cap going on, so I was like, you know what? I think I might be able to make this. Debating calls. I get the jump, but hit the building and not able to. I got good stickies up there right now. I do believe I'm scoring some damage. Get the kill on emo. I think that might have been the medic. I couldn't quite remember as they were running away. And, you know, stickies up top here. Now, check this out. It's coming up. See the soldier. He jumps in. Oh, one shot and then two. Boom. Shakalaka. Yeah, adrenaline was pumping. And air pipes were had. I would say, you know, something that I took away from that air pipe, that double air pipe. I was proud of myself for kind of being calm, even though it was like a split second, like in between the first and the second one. I just kind of chilled out for a second, and I was like, you know, I just gotta slowly float. I don't gotta go crazy with my aim. I just gotta let it line itself up and then take the shot. I took the shot and I connected it. You know, didn't choke under the pressure, so I was pretty happy about that. Went for another air shot on that spire there, but missed that. Yeah, like I said, adrenaline was pumping. This scout does a good job. Fry is like, I know I'm on your scheme. I'm gonna slowly roll around this, and be troublesome. And then I kind of just get caught in no man's land, picked off. And that's something I talk about, like support. You know, it's like if I was a regular Demoman, I wouldn't have been as scared as that scout, and he wouldn't have been able to just kind of run around me like that. And Panic Station, you know, is playing pretty decent pyro, to be honest. And I mean, you know, fair enough, dude. I'm like Scottish Resistance Demoman. I can't really hate on somebody for going off color. I wasn't planning on it anyways. I think he does a pretty good job in this. Let's see if anything else interesting happens, or at least get another round. Well, I guess, you know, there we go. They got the crits come in, take me out. And that's another thing I'll say real quick. Crits on SR demo is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You just cannot run it. So, there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this. A little SR Demoman gameplay on 6s. And, you know, I think it's fun. I enjoy playing it, trying it out. I'm working on it. SR demo is so hard. And I think that's, you know, if you really were like... you know, Banny level at SR demo, it would be viable. But I want a slight upgrade. I still want it. All right, thanks guys. I've said my piece. I am eXtine, and I will catch you next time. Peace out.